Hey everybody, Polish Outdoorsman here. Uncle Bob's over here, super excited. We hope that everybody is doing really well during all of this 2020 COVID virus crap that's going on. I don't know where you guys are located, but we're here in Michigan. We have some excessive quarantines that we don't really agree with, but we're trying to make the best of it, and by doing that, we're going to share with you one of our favorite breakfast bread recipes. It's a hearty recipe, goes good with breakfast, goes good with your morning coffee, or it goes good with just a late afternoon snack. So we're going to get that together for you, get it all mixed up, show you how it's done, and a little side note for everybody that's maybe stressing out and all that fun stuff that's going on with everything. It is a known psychological fact that just the smell of baked goods can help reduce stress and anxiety, because let's face it, just about everybody loves that kind of stuff, right? So what we're going to do is this, which is a very, very hearty and aromatic recipe that as you're mixing it and as you're baking it and as you're eating it, everything smells good and it makes you feel better. And also, carbs are known to be some of the best comfort food style things. So this is going to be a hearty loaf bread that's going to go good with your breakfast, coffee, or just an afternoon snack. So let's get started on that. Okay, what we're going to need 2 cups of oatmeal, 2 cups of yogurt, 2 cups of whole milk, 1/2 cup honey, and then 1/2 cup oil. We're also going to use 5 eggs, alright? I have my own eggs that I kind of grow here in my backyard. So we're going to get that mixed up together, and you're going to want to let that sit for a good 40 to 50 minutes so that oatmeal can start to soften up. Okay, now that we got in a larger bowl, we have our yogurt, we have our milk, we have our eggs. Starting to mix up and beat up a little bit, we're going to add in our oatmeal. And you want to get that mixed up so that all of your oats are good and coated, so that way they can start to soak up some of that moisture. And again, you want to let it sit for a good 40 to 50 minutes on that, okay? So get it mixed up, let it sit, and we'll go from there. Okay everybody, we got our mixture here with all of our liquids. That is pretty well, the oatmeal is softened up, so we're pretty good with that. So what we can do now is add in some of our dry ingredients. In here I have 4 2/3 cup flour, and then we're going to add in baking soda, baking powder. Measurements for this are, we have 4.5 teaspoons of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. We're going to add those in. Get that in there. And then we have here, we have sugar, 1.5 cups of sugar. We're going to add that in there. And I'm going to bring this to you. I don't know if y'all can see it a little bit better, but these are our spices, which is going to be the 2 tablespoons cinnamon, 2 teaspoons ginger, and 1/2 teaspoon of clove. So we're going to add those in there. We're going to add in our liquid. Okay, and then lastly, I'm going to put in 2 teaspoons, or a little more if you want, of vanilla. Chill, dude. I'm working as fast as I can, alright? Just calm down. I know you ain't got no pants, but keep them on anyway, alright? Yes, this is going to taste very good as soon as we get it done. Got that in there. And we go ahead and get that mixing. Once this gets mixed, you're going to want to not have it be completely and thoroughly mixed. If it's too thoroughly mixed, then it's going to make for a denser bread. We still want it to be kind of light and kind of fluffy. So you just want it to be mixed just enough so that everything is incorporated. Okay, now that we got this pretty well incorporated, we're going to shut that off. It's going to be kind of thick, and it's not going to be like a dough, like you think a traditional bread dough. It's not going to be like that, okay? It's actually going to be like a really thick batter, but that's okay. That's what we want. So then what we need to do next, okay, 2 bread dishes. This batch is a double batch. We need to spray it with something. You can grease it with a little bit of Crisco or lard. I like the baking spray. That works pretty good. Okay, we're going to get these put in here. It's going to bake at 375. So preheat your oven if you haven't already, and we'll go from there. It's going to bake at 375 for 50 to 55 minutes, give or take. You're going to want to watch it and wait until it's golden brown. And once that's ready, cut right into it, slather a little bit of butter on it, or peanut butter, or whatever you might want. It's going to be good. Just wait and see. Okay, now one of the other things we're going to do on this, the oven's preheated, we're going to put everything in, is we're going to take and we're just going to dribble some of the honey on top. You can mix some of the honey, as much as a half a cup of honey, into the batter if you want. There's nothing wrong with that. That'll actually add to some of the sweetness and the flavor. And then we're going to add just a little bit more oatmeal. We're just going to sprinkle some on the top. Don't really need a lot, just to kind of add to the heartiness appearance of it, because, you know, it's pretty good stuff. So the oven's preheated. Let's get it going. Alright, let's check back in a bit. Alright, here we are. Timer went off, oven's done. We're going to go ahead and check on our bread and see how good it looks. Let's check this out. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. A little on the dark side, but don't worry about the dark, because that's the honey. The honey crisps up, but look at that. Look at that. That's good right there. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, let's get this opened up here, and ooh, that's warm. Up to the side here. Let's cut her up. See? Look at this. Check that action out. That's some good stuff. Let's try this. That's good. That's very good. So, I hope everybody's doing okay with all the COVID crap going on. I hope this recipe helps you out, because again, non-yeast, hearty, good. Uncle Bob, Polish Outdoorsman, we don't see you around, we'll see you around. Here?